What's up there, Misfits? Welcome to Pages of Ascension. Of course, welcome back if you've been hanging out with me for a little bit. This reading is for the sign of Taurus. So if you watched your shadow video, welcome back, Taurus. I hope that you found that video helpful. Now let's just take out what's the regular run-of-the-mill stuff of what's going on with you, okay? And for those of you that are new or crossing my channel for the first time, I did do a shadow scope for the sign of Taurus. So if you dig into the Taurus playlist on my channel, you will be able to come across that reading. Okay, so Taurus. So this is not a typical reading in the sense where tarot is the primary deck. All right, so I do use tarot, but it is a little bit towards the end of the reading, so make sure you stick around for that, because you know, lots of stuff tends to come out when the tarot cards get pulled out with these. All right, so the primary systems I am using for your reading for this 30-day period is the Lenormand and the Kipper systems. Okay, and I'll also be using the Hermetic Tarot as that tarot clarifier I was talking about. All right. These readings are not dated. They're intended to resonate from whenever you watch them till 30 days after that. Okay. And of course, remember, readings are general. And I normally don't say all of this in every single reading, but it's interesting. I feel the need to say it for you. So, new Tauruses, hi. Okay. So let's go over a little bit of fine print while I am getting your cards all shuffled up here on the board. So I am an adult. I do use adult language, okay? So if that's something you're uncomfortable with, this is a good time to exit stage left. Means I'm probably not the reader for you, which makes me sad, but you know, plenty of really rocking people here on YouTube. I am sure you can find a reader that uses the language that you prefer, okay? So as far as pronouns are concerned, please go with what you resonate as. This is an inclusive channel, okay? And of course, last but not least, if you are looking for a personal reading, you can head over to that website at the bottom of your screen. It'll take you to POACreator.com. Go ahead and poke around there and see if there's anything that strikes your fancy, okay? Did you guys see that? So I'm not keeping any of those cards as they splattered out everywhere, but the mice did come up. So worried much, Taurus? Let's see what comes up. Okay, so we just need one more and we can get this party started. Wow, some of y'all are all over the place right now. I mean, the cards literally keep just trying to fly out of my hands. Let's see why. There we go. Finally. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of confusion about something. Oh, not again. Ooh. Okay. And my left eye is starting to jump. Great. So y'all got a lot on your mind right now. All right, some of you are concerned about the longevity of the car that you have. Others of you are concerned about moving, and then there's some of you that are concerned about someone who is coming to move in with you. All right, but I think that the biggest concern here, because it's bookending your reading, is that there might be something going on with your health right now that you're really concerned about. So the longevity of your health specifically. All right, let me go ahead and go through the cards with you. So we've got lilies, ship, house, rider, and tree. Okay, so I do want to point out that sometimes for me, tree can also stand for family, as in family tree. I'm not picking that up so much though. I feel like some of you are extremely concerned about your health for some reason. Like that's almost what's sticking out in your mind more than anything. Others, if you want to move home, others you're concerned about the health of your car, like the longevity of your car. Some of you actually might have gotten stranded, which really sucks, and I am so sorry if that happened. But some of you might have gotten stranded and have been trying to figure out a way to get home specifically. Home is in the middle of your reading here, which is very similar to the Aries reading. Yeah, there's a whole lot. So these are all the things I feel like you're concerned about, perhaps a little worried about, trying to figure out how this all comes to pass, how everything is going to play out here. Let's dig into your Kipper. Okay, I just saw gift try to pop up again. Ooh, excuse me, and confirmation. So some of you may actually be receiving a gift. All right, let's look a little deeper, see what we've got going on here. We'll see if the card actually pops up out of the deck. Can I get a card for Lily? Okay. So some of you are very, very, very concerned about the long-term health of your finances, specifically here with poverty and toil and labor. You might actually work in like at a job that doesn't pay very well. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you've been there for several years. I could be talking to a masculine specifically right now. Some of you are looking to move, which I think I said that already, but it's not that you're looking to move so much as like you want to get the fuck out of Dodge type of thing. That's what I'm feeling like here. Okay, can you give me some for house, please? There it is. So gift, right under house, and adjudication. Okay. So this is a weird one, Taurus. I feel like if you are in some type of like legal situation, some type of court situation, especially where the house is on the line, I feel like it's going to be an open and shut case. Now, it's interesting because this is kind of feeling like someone who gives you the gift of a house. It comes from this main male, and it might be someone who doesn't live near you. Okay, they might be overseas, for example, or out of state. Almost like this person put you in their will, which would indicate that they are no longer here. But I'm not seeing that. So, this could just be someone giving you a house. That's... Either way, if this person is giving you a house, I see someone trying to challenge that in a court of law. Okay. Let's move on. This is weird. This is a weird one. And there it is. Okay. So, oh man. Taurus. we're looking at the person, the message that is coming through to you about health has to do with the bad health of someone else. So it's that initial storyline that I was picking up, that it's like someone gifts you a house and somehow that is challenged in court for some reason. Now it could be because this particular house is in the it's like a family home to this person, which would indicate that this is not someone who is related to you. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is news about bad health. The rider is a messenger. Sometimes it can stand for a person, but like a person specifically coming in to see you, but in combination with these other cards, I feel like this is just a message that's coming in to you. Okay? It's interesting. It's almost like your reading is backwards. Okay, let's get this last pile. Can I get some for the tree, please? Good Lord, what is it with your cards today? I mean, literally, the cards are very jumpy and very active for your reading. Okay, so this person is a mature man. All right, and we've got great fortune on top of that. So, you know what, Taurus? I feel like this might be someone... I don't know who it is. Like, I legitimately don't know who this person would be to you. Jesus Christ. Sun wealth at the bottom of the deck. This doesn't feel like someone who's family. Okay, at least not in blood relation to you. But they left you a house. They left you a significant amount of money is what I'm seeing here. And it's really happening because their health has taken a turn for the worse, unfortunately. And I do feel like you're going to hear news about that here very soon. Okay. It's possible. Yeah, I mean... I'm sorry. This reading kind of has me. Woo. Yeah, you've been having money issues or dealing with like poverty issues, I feel like, for a really long time. So it's almost like this is literally a break, a blessing, a gift from the universe that just comes out of nowhere. Like, you do not see this coming. Even as I'm telling you that this is coming for you, for some of you, of course, you still don't see this coming. Wow. This is someone you've known for a long time. I mean, well, you've known him at minimum at least 2 years. Let me put it that way. 2 years is really not that long of a time to know someone. But you've known them at least 2 years. And I feel like there's someone who... They don't live in the same place that you do anymore. They might have moved out of state at minimum. But for some of you, they moved out of country. Okay? That's what the Distant Horizons card seems to mean for me. It's moving across water. Okay, so overseas, often. Overseas and mountain ranges, apparently. Yeah, your reading has me tripping a little bit. Like, this is... Whew. And there's a lot of nervous energy, too. And lots of confusion. So it's almost like for some of you, you're entering a very... what feels like a dark time as far as your finances are concerned, and you're trying to figure out what the hell you're gonna do, and then quite literally out of nowhere this blessing comes through. Okay, so and it's interesting that I'm getting this, but the person, or it's almost like it's multiple people. So like a father-son combination, if that makes sense. These people that you've known for at least 2 years, it's like a father and a son. Wow. Let's move on because I know we're kind of pushing on time here. So what your soul's trying to get through to you over this next 30-day period. Wow. Okay, so for some of you, the goddess Artemis is very, very important to you. Okay. For those of you who are not familiar with who she is, please go look her up because I do think that is somehow significant for your reading, okay? But this card says defend what is dear to you. That might end up being in a court of law, okay? So, this is not a card that pops up. Actually, I don't think it's ever popped up. And that's a full moon in the background, mind you. Okay, so there's that. So let's look this up. It says, adhere to your principles. Don't allow a corrupt society or person to influence you. Your reading is kind of tripping me out, Taurus. So it's possible, if this is not a father-son combination in some way, that this main male that you've known for at least 2 years, who lives overseas, whatever overseas is for you, and it may not necessarily be out of country. They could live over a river, over a lake. Okay? It's someone you'd have to like travel to go see by car. This person may be corrupt. And in some way, somehow, this person may have been working against you to keep you in this position of poverty. Wow, I do not like this asshole. And it's almost like you have to go to court against this person. Somehow you and this person end up in court. Like, I'm getting a multitude of things, and I'm not sure how their hands are in other aspects of this. That's not quite clear, which is why this is coming out kind of weird, and actually I think is probably why the clouds is at the bottom of the deck for you. But they're trying to interfere with your blessing. I don't see them winning. I mean, we've got literally the 3 money cards in the Kipper deck for you, okay, with sudden wealth appearing at the bottom of the deck. So that's like the overarching theme for your reading, is literally sudden wealth, okay? So I don't think they win, even if you do end up going to court with them. Doesn't mean they're not going to try, though, which sucks. All right, so your advice from Spirit is radio. Or Rido. Let's call it radio, and it's not radio. It's Rido. So Rido stands for writing, travel, reminds us that life is a journey that leads towards greater understanding. So it's a movement card. Like the Chariot. We do have a lot of movement here, okay? I'm a little tripped out by your reading, Taurus. So the advice for Spirit is movement. You know, for some of you, it may be necessary for you to move in order to get into alignment with these gifts that are coming to you, okay? In order for you to be able to properly defend what you hold close. So keep that in mind. Let's see what else comes out. Despite my best efforts, I'm still extremely long-winded. So thank you for sticking with me if you're still watching the video. All right, can I get one for this first pile, please? Poverty, toil and labor, and lilies. Wow. You got the sun. You know what, Taurus? Things are about to start looking a lot brighter. They're about to start looking a lot brighter. You've got this one little hurdle, potential hurdle with this main male. But things are about to start looking a lot brighter for you, okay? There's some kind of truth that comes out. Ace of Swords. This is, do you guys ever get into a space sometimes where you can visually see something, but you're almost a little disassociated from what you're seeing? It's like you're looking at yourself outside of yourself. That's kind of what's going on for me in this reading. It's really trippy. Princess of Pentacles. And that's landing under House, Gift, and Adjudication. And then the Three of Swords, Lord of Sorrow. Yeah, so it's almost like you're happy for a moment, and I'm just going to throw a scenario out there because that's what's coming to mind. But it's like you end up getting this house, okay? It's gifted to you in someone's will, which in and of it's sad because, you know, it's out of someone's will, which means someone has passed, okay? And it's like before you can even like really get happy, or happy is not the right word, come to terms with the fact that you're about to be a homeowner, you're served with a notice for something to go to court, okay? Because someone is contesting this gift. This is surreal as hell. Okay, so that kind of explains why I'm feeling like I'm feeling. For some of you, okay, so you got 7 of Cups, which on top of the whole 7 deadly sins thing, which, you know, some of you might be consuming a little bit too much, whatever it is you're consuming, and potentially dealing with the Scorpio feminine energy. For others of you, there's like the illusion of all these choices that you have, but there aren't as many choices out there as you think. Okay. So you're tempted to walk away from all of this. I don't feel like you do. I don't feel like you do, because some kind of information comes out, so you basically don't have to. But I feel like some of you want to walk away once you hear this message, the initial message coming through, okay, of this person's passing. And to end the reading, you've got the Ace of Cups. This person really cared about you. They cared about your well-being. They saw, I feel like, how hard of a worker that you were, and how far you could go if you just had the financial support. Wow. I don't even know where to begin with this reading. Like, it's kind of everywhere. But Taurus, I do feel like the sun is coming out. The clouds are about to clear. Okay. For those of you that are already involved in this situation, things are going to be brighter. They're going to get brighter. Okay. And you're not seeing everything right now because your vision is clouded. That's definitely emphasized by the Seven of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, as well as the clouds being bottom at the deck. You do have a massive amount of income coming towards you. Okay, a massive amount of income. Prepare to be challenged, because I am seeing that there is that hiccup here with this adjudication thing. Like, someone is going to challenge this blessing coming in for you. Okay, but I'm just not seeing them succeed in this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and call that here, and I'm gonna go ground myself real quick because you're okay. But I hope this helped. I hope it helped, and if it did even just a little bit, don't forget to like and share, and of course don't forget to subscribe, because I love you. I know, it was because there's way more readings coming out. Okay, so yeah, and I'm gonna be going live soon. I finally got to my 100. So anyways, with that, your peace is your power, Taurus, and I will see you next time. Bye.